altogether, but looks can be very deceiving. There is a monster that lives in my mind. He comes and goes as he pleases. He tells me lies. He is sneaky and rarely gives signs that he is coming. I just wake up one day and he's there. I never know how long he's going to stay or when he will be leaving. The message he gives me is always the same. He says and tries to convince me that the world and all the people in it are against me and that there is no God above, and that I am not good enough to even live. I try to fight him with therapy and psychiatric meds, but still he comes back. Sometimes I am able to fight him off and defeat him, and other times he wins and I am at his mercy. He controls my thoughts, my behaviors, and makes me do and believe things I normally would never do. He reminds me of every mistake I've ever made. I have paid a huge price for being mentally ill. I am currently serving 2 consecutive life sentences in a prison that exists in my mind. For years, I tried to get help, telling everyone my story that would listen. I even paid thousands of dollars to therapists and psychiatrists, and their response was always the same: a blank stare and a new script in my hand, and sent me out the door. Mental health court and the programs they offered me allowed me to see dozens of people just like me, and that I was no longer a minority, and how to see the difference between what my conscience was telling me versus the lies the monster told. He still comes, but now I have the knowledge and the strength to tell him, not today. For someone that suffers with mental illness, hell is a place you learn to live in, and happiness is a place you only go to visit, but you can never stay long. I now look and notice different forms of mental illness in all the people around me and that I come in contact with, and I do for them what no one except mental health court and its participants did for me. I actually listen to them, show kindness, and let them know never to give up. True help is out there. And then I try to connect them to a program or a support group that I know through the 20 months I spent in mental health court. And if you think for 1 second that this has nothing to do with you or your loved ones, let me tell you another truth. No one says when they grow up, I want to be homeless, I want to be a junkie, I want to be an alcoholic, or all of the above. But those are just the symptoms of a true disease called mental illness. We can help treating the symptoms and keep throwing thousands of dollars at it, but if you treat the disease, you will no longer have the symptoms.